Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
Today we want to present you with our cooperative adaptation of King of Tokyo. We are playing a two-player game today, but the base game does also play 3 players. Excuse me. And if you have expansions that add more monsters, you can play it with more people than that. You can see in our rules how to do that. Harvey's going to tell you a little bit about the victory conditions.
Okay, in the regular game they have these, the star, or I guess they're victory points, but we're not using those because what we're doing is we're each playing as a monster that is trying to save Tokyo and Tokyo Bay from monsters that are attacking those locations. In this case, we have put Space Penguin in Tokyo City and Gigazor in Tokyo Bay. I'm playing the King and Carly's playing Mecha Dragon, and we're going to try to save Tokyo and Tokyo Bay from those 2 monsters. And what we've done is so the only thing that you actually need to add to this game that's not in the game, you need something, a pencil and paper of some kind to keep track of damage on Tokyo and Tokyo Bay. They start with hit points. Tokyo has 30 points and Tokyo Bay has 20 points in the 2-player game. And we'll show you how they take damage from those, what we call rival monsters, as we play. But the victory conditions are that if either Tokyo or Tokyo Bay is reduced to 0 or less hit points, then we lose the game.
Right.
We also lose the game if both of us are defeated, because then the cities will get destroyed without us stopping those monsters.
Though I have noticed that if one of us is defeated, the other one goes pretty fast after that.
Yes. Okay, so that's how we would lose, and the way we would win is by defeating both of these rival monsters before any of those conditions occur.
Right.
And in the 3-player or 4-player, we just add another rival and another player for 3 players and so forth. Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do, and we're going to show you, we've changed the die rolls a little bit, how they work, but we're going to show you that.
Yeah. So each of the monsters, including the ones that we're playing, have special powers when they're playing as the rival monsters. When we are playing them, they do not. We start with 10 hit points ourselves. Now, we are tracking all of our hit points on the star track instead of on the heart track, just because the rival monsters start with 15, most of them. And the health point, the heart track only goes to 10. So we're tracking everybody on the star track just because that's simpler.
And we don't need it because we're not actually tracking stars. So
yeah, we don't care about the victory points. So, so the rival monsters start, most of them, with 15. And the special powers that we have selected today, Space Penguin starts with 15, and when Space Penguin does damage on the city that he's in, he will add 1 point of damage. So if he does 6 points of damage, we record 7. If he does 2 points of damage, we record 3. Just like that.
Actually, on his turn, he may get several different instances of damage, and each one gets a plus.
Right. So
we'll show you that.
That's his special. And Gigazor here is the one that, the reason I keep qualifying that statement about they start at 15, he starts at 20. And his other special is that he can heal while he is in a city, which, you know, in the base game and in the rest of it, that just doesn't happen. So, yeah, we can't, they can't. That's from the regular game, except for him. So, he's kind of special. We have not started yet because this one's pretty straightforward. We just thought we'd start playing and show you how it goes. So,
yeah. Oh, we have also divided up the deck of cards into 2 decks.
There's our deck and their deck.
And it tells you in the rules how you decide which ones go where, but basically the cards that have a star on there, which is a victory point thing, we're not using it for victory points, so we're using it as extra damage to the city. So those kind of cards are in the deck the rivals get. Anything that doesn't have to do with that is in our deck.
Yeah.
So we still have cards we can get but they're more based on...
They can work for us a little bit.
Yeah, the other stuff.
Yeah.
And so, now, they actually, the way they acquire their cards is also a little bit different. I mean, we have to pay this many energy points. They just get a card. If they get 2 energy points, they get a card. It doesn't matter what the cost is.
Yeah,
they're going to draw a
blind. They get the next one blind.
So 2 energy points, they draw a blind card. It doesn't matter what the card cost says. They get 1 when they get 2, and try to follow the instructions on the card.
Right. Usually to our sorrow. They roll first, don't they?
Yeah, so I was thinking what we'd do is we'd start with Space Penguin and Gigasaur, and then that way we've got a nice circle.
Go around. Okay.
So
all right. So Space Penguin's
the rival monsters always go first. So she's going to start with Space Penguin. Space Penguin is in Tokyo City, which has 30 hit points right now, and he's going to try to damage Tokyo.
They're big dice.
Now, on the first roll from the monsters, the only thing that they can keep on their first roll is pairs of numbers and claws. So they can keep that claw, but they didn't get any pairs.
You get that on the first roll. You get it on the second roll.
What?
Claws.
Oh yeah, all right.
Only
first roll they can only take pairs.
The numbers.
The first re-roll or the second roll, however you want to look at it. Now they can take pairs or claws.
And he didn't get anything else. And so third roll, more claws. Ooh. Oh boy, now, we're in trouble.
Just to say, the pairs, instead of victory points like normal, the pairs are what he's going to use to attack the location he's in.
Yeah.
He didn't get any of those.
No.
So he got 5 damage.
Yeah, and he's going to go...
for one of us.
For one of us. Whichever one of us is attacking, which we haven't done yet, or who is weaker, which we're both at 10 right now.
So we can just pick one of us.
Well, he probably would go for me just because I'm rolling the dice. So
there's really no rule about that. In this case, since all the rules break down and there's no way to decide, we pick which one of us takes the damage. So she decided to take it. I mean, if Gigasaur also does damage, I'll probably take it so that she didn't get too weak.
Yeah.
So this is Gigasaur, and
though I'm now weaker. He'd go for me.
Yes, that's right. Now, the first roll is he attacks whoever's been attacking him, which is nobody. Now, his second roll is he's going to attack the weaker of us, which is Carly. So actually, there's nothing I can do.
Attacking the weaker monster is a pretty good strategy for us, too. So.
Okay, so that means Gigasaur is attacking Tokyo Bay and Mecha Dragon for his claws. Okay, and the first one, now he got a pair of 2s. So he's going to save that, and that's going to result in 2 damage when we assess it at the end of his rolling, all on Tokyo Bay. And his second roll, he can take pairs or claws. And he really didn't get any choice. He got another pair, so he's going to end up with at least 4 damage on Tokyo Bay, and he can't keep these. He can keep them if he gets them on his final roll, but not then. So his final roll, he got 1 damage. So the 1 damage... he gets 1 energy. The 1 damage will go to her because she is the weaker of us and neither one of us attacked. And then he's going to do 4 damage on Tokyo Bay, reducing it to 16 hit points.
Okay.
So that's it for Gigasaur.
That's it. That's my turn.
No, we're going in this circle.
Oh, okay. All right. I see what you're doing.
So now I'm the king, and I'm going to attack, and I can choose to attack either one. I don't know. I think I want to attack Gigasaur because Tokyo Bay's down to 16 hit points. Tokyo still has 30, so this is our weaker location. So if I get hits, I'm going to count them on Gigasaur.
Okay.
Now, players can't get anything out of the numbers. I need to get claws, energy, or healing. And right now I don't need any healing. So I could keep that energy, but I want more chances to get hit. So I'm just going to re-roll everything. All numbers, so I got nothing again. 1 more roll. I got 1 energy, and that's it. That was a really bad
terrible turn.
Now I'll make a dragon. Now she can...
I need healing, so...
She needs healing,
But I've also got claws here. Look at this. 3 claws and 2 hearts on the first roll. I'm going to keep them.
Okay.
And there's a 3rd healing. That's sweet.
And stop there. So 3 heals.
Yeah.
And
so I'm at 7 now.
Who you can do your damage to? Now,
Well,
whoever you damage is going to attack you. Now, I've already made it where he will not attack you. If you go ahead and attack
thinking
here,
the penguin is who I
then
wanna go anyway.
otherwise they may both attack you.
I'm gonna attack the penguin.
Now, you
Besides,
for a
I
second.
think, honestly, the thing is that he has fewer hit points. If we could take him out,
True. But I wanted to get someone to not attack you.
yeah. So, yes,
And that was
we'll
on-
attack you
If
now.
I don't keep attacking Gigazor, they're going to both be attacking you.
Right. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the penguin. And he gets 1.
Pair of ones. Now, okay. Now,
Nothing.
second turn, he can keep pairs or claws. And third turn,
There's
everything.
a claw,
But that's it.
but that's
so
it.
now he
he'll-
got a pair of 1, so that's 1. But since he's Space Penguin, he gets to
Gets
add
2.
1. He gets 2 damage on Tokyo, reducing it to 28.
Right, and I
And
took
1
1
damage on you because you're weaker.
Right. Now it's
Now
Gigazor.
Gigazor. Now Gigazor will attack me because I attacked him.
Right. Thank you.
First roll, he can only keep pairs. He didn't get any. So second roll, he can keep pairs or claws. He got a pair of 3s and 1 claw. And his last roll, 1 more claw. He could keep the heal if he needed it, but he doesn't need any healing. Because remember, his special allows him to heal while he's in a location. But he gets 3 damage on Tokyo Bay, reducing it to 13. And he gets 2 damage on me, reducing me to 8. And now Gigazor is done.
King.
Now King's up.
Mm-hmm.
I still think I need to go for Gigazor so
Okay.
that you don't get
Yeah,
crushed here.
yeah.
If you were stronger, I might consider. But you're, what are you at, 6?
6.
Yeah. I better go for Gigazor just to keep him off of you.
Yeah, we
Although
made
I'm
Ginger.
not doing much.
Not
Well,
yet.
I did get 2 energies. If I kept it along with my 1, I would have enough to. I would mind having that battery monster, but I really need to get some hits. Battery monster would let me do a lot of nice things. You know, I didn't do well on hit. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the 2 energies.
Okay.
I don't get to keep any. Well, actually,
you
I
could have
could
the
keep a,
heal if you want.
I'm gonna keep the heal in my last roll.
Roll some claws.
Wow,
Didn't.
no claws, but I got 2 heals, so I'm back to full strength.
And you got 4.
And I got 4, and I'm gonna take the battery monster. So only give me the 1,
No.
and I'll take the battery monster.
All monsters, including you, lose 3 cards. Ooh.
But with the battery monster, I get to put 6 energy on there, and each round I get to take 2 out.
Take another turn after this one. Oh, that's nice.
Now it's Mecha Dragon.
Okay. Let's see. I could use the healing. I'm looking for claws on the rest of this. There's a claw.
You want 1 more healing, or are you gonna roll more claws?
That's a good question. There's another.
2 claws.
Yes.
So total of
sweet.
3 claws.
Yeah, 3 claws, and I'm going after the penguin still. He's down to 9.
See, if you can get him
And I
weak
can
enough,
get
I can
4.
join you and we'll try to finish him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But 2 healing gets me up to 8.
And you got
that's
the
a,
1
that's a
energy.
respectable.
Well, now it's time for Space Penguin.
No, penguin. I don't know why penguins are always villains, but they are. That's 2. Just saying.
Nothing.
Let's see. He's got nothing. Yeah. And there's
Oh,
boy.
that's a big turn for him.
That's
See, he got 3 damage and 2 damage, and each one gets a +1, so it's 4 and 3, so that's 7 damage, knocking Tokyo down to 21.
Yeah.
1
And
damage
each one
on
on
Carly.
and he
If
gets
she's
an
weaker.
energy.
And an energy.
Oh, I'm attacking him too.
Yeah.
So
Gigazor is attacking me. Oh, he got 2 pairs already. A pair of 2s and a pair of 1s. No pairs and no claws, so he doesn't keep those. Now he gets 1 claw. So he got 1 damage on me, and a total of 3 damage on Tokyo Bay, knocking it down to 10.
That's a little scary.
It is. What are you gonna do? Well,
Yeah.
now I get 2 of these come off of my battery monster. So I actually have enough to do that if it would finish somebody off. 3 damage to everybody. If we get him low enough,
Yeah,
might be
we
using
want to
it to
save
finish
that
him.
up. Yeah. Yeah.
well, you know, maybe we're close enough. I should attack space. You've got what, 7? Should I attack Space Penguin?
Sure. Sure.
Because if it gets back to me and he's within 3, I can kill him as long as you're not also within 3.
I won't. Don't know.
You need
but
to
I
take
think
all the
I'm
hearts
okay.
you can
Yeah.
on your turn. Okay, let me roll. Ooh, let me go for Space Penguin.
3 claws. Woohoo! You might be able to get him
Not
out of the
keeping any
city.
of those. Yeah, yes, that's the other thing. I got 4 claws on him,
Yeah.
which
that
is
gets him down
enough.
to 5.
Now here's another rule. When a rival monster's in one location, Tokyo or Tokyo Bay, if they get down to 5 or less, they move out of the location.
Boom.
And then they will move back in if on their turn they get back up to 6 and have an opportunity. I'm
Or
actually
you
going to
move
move in.
Yeah, because you're in pretty good shape. That means you're going to take the hits.
But, you know what?
What?
You're next. I'm going to go ahead and buy high altitude bombing.
Okay.
And so everybody takes 3 damage, including him, and
Well,
knocks him down
that's
to
if
2.
you discard it. You
I'm
you
gonna
can hold
discard
on.
it.
Is it time?
I'm turning it face down to say I discarded
Oh, okay.
it.
All
I'm
right.
going to call that discarded. So we all take 3 damage, but now you have a chance to finish Penguin if you can get 2.
2 on him. Okay.
So 3,
I'm
3.
down to 4.
So you need to consider
I need
health
healing.
and damage.
Yeah. Well, I've been rolling.
Here's our new card, Poison Quills.
Oh, I like the poison one. That's
2 hits.
He's dead.
Penguin's down, and you got 2 heals.
Yeah. I might as well roll for a couple more heals just because I can.
And you can't attack a different monster, so that doesn't...
Yeah. So, no use.
Okay, but you got the 2 heals.
I got 2.
And Penguin
so I'm up to 6, and he's
He's
dead.
dead.
Long live the penguin. All
Okay,
right.
and he was going to be next, and now he's not.
No,
So
he's
now
not.
Gigazor's next. How much more? You want to keep going?
I don't know. This is probably enough to show what we're doing. So
Yeah, basically what would happen next is I'm not allowed to attack from one location to the other, so I would end up moving out so we could both attack Gigazor. And we got lucky, got the upper hand on him this time. So, but Gigazor still has 17, and I've got 6, and she's got 6. So
yeah.
I don't know. We could still
We'll see.
turn on us. Well,
Yeah.
actually, we're down to only 10 hit points on Tokyo Bay.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that makes us most vulnerable right now is that he might kill Tokyo Bay before we can kill him because he's still got 17 points.
Yep.
So that's how it plays. You can find instructions on our website at www.dragonphoenixgames.com. One thing we want to do is thank Joshua Blaylock
of Ruckus Games.
Ruckus Games because it was his suggestion that we should do this. I don't know that we'd have thought of doing anything that was as competitive as this and try to make it cooperative, but
And plus, he also gave us a very generous amount of support on our Kickstarter
yes.
to fund our purchase of more games to make co-op adaptations out of. So,
So,
we thank you very much
thank
for that,
you.
Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua. The big help.
And this is one of the games we bought with that extra money that we didn't have. So
yeah. Doing what we said we would. So really appreciate it. And this has been a real gas for us. I probably have said it before, but I really like kicking monster butt, and we get to do quite a lot of that in this game, and I like that.
it's pretty light,
And
lighthearted.
it's fun, and it doesn't take very long. So we enjoy it.
Yep.
We hope you will too, and thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.